had a pretty much comfortable time as far as that goes, and then it wasn't until maybe like around the end of high school when I had problems with, I mean, as far as my brother's problems, and then and then I kind of, and then I think I had no choice but to go to the whole adult transition and to be babied again, and then I was already like worn out after being 2 years of all this drama with them because they wanted the people at adult transition wanted me to go work while I just simply just wanted to focus on my studies. And anyways, my mom my mom got like a job in Dallas, and then I lived there for maybe about for 3 months in '02. And she was already like moved to Dallas around like '01 and at the end of '01 and at the start of '02, and I was already there for a while. And I got bored and I spent the rest of '02 at home. And then it wasn't till like my brother's problems were like going haywire again, and I was almost having a nervous breakdown, and so I told both mom and dad that I wanted to go to Dallas, that I want to live in Dallas for a while until everything cooled off with them. Um, and then what happened was, then what happened was, I was staying over there for a while, and I was already starting to come out a little bit, and going through this whole bi phase, and then I was already like reading all these like coming out stories online, and then there was one story that I think I really didn't like a whole lot, and then it wasn't until maybe like around I think it wasn't until like around sometime around what was it like, yeah, it was sometime around July of '03, I think, when I started putting my own story on coming out stories, and then where I was kind of at the whole coming out, not really officially coming out, but then it wasn't until like maybe like around August when I kind of officially came out to myself, and I finally said I'm gay to myself, and then I finally came out to mom, came out to dad for the second time, and then came out to my brothers, and then to my family, and then the rest of the family. But it wasn't really like all in the same time. It was all like in a gradual process, within a couple of like months, and then some of the relatives that came out around like '05 and '06, and around that time maybe in '04, but or '03, but and then in the end of I think it was like at the end of '03. That's when I was already like feeling like completely comfortable with just being gay, but I wasn't like really like completely new to new to all that stuff yet, so I wasn't really like ready to go dating and all that stuff yet. So anyways, that's pretty much where I said that in Dallas was where I kind of met the actor, that I always had talked about from time to time, but I kind of said maybe about liked it for Spotty, and that was it, you know. But anyways, I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit more on these coming out stories because it's almost been like 5 years